Welcome back to the channel and to day 2 of the Cumbrian Way. Today we're going to go from Coniston and we're going to head all the way to Langdale Valley. So today we're staying at the Old Dungeon Ghyll, and about halfway on this stage, which is like 12 miles, is Skelwith Bridge. So there's a cafe there. So essentially I'm going to treat it like a 6 and then another 6 just to break it up. Alright, let's have a look at it on the map.
We start today's walk in Coniston. Working our way onto the fells with Coniston Water behind us, we find our way up to the first point of interest for the day, the impressive Tarn Hows. We're quickly there to find the hidden away gem amongst the hills. Working our way along its banks, we soon start to descend once again to meet the road. Crossing over, we find our way through the woods and get to the impressive waterfalls before continuing our way down to Skelwith Bridge just in time for lunch at the cafe. Once we leave here, and then we're on our way to Elter Water. We follow the banks of Elter Water to Elter Water village, and then skirt past Chapel Stile, not forgetting to pop into the Wainwright pub. Chapel Stile has a village shop, and it's a good opportunity to restock supplies for the next day here. After a short up and down, New Dungeon Ghyll is in sight. We head towards it and take the final path to the Old Dungeon Ghyll.
We're heading from the village, we're going over Udale Beck, and there's a very small path we follow. And let's sit here. There you go, public footpath. There you go. Unlike yesterday, today's going to be dry and sunny. Stopped kind of filming towards the end of yesterday because it was just absolutely insane, the amount of rain coming down. But yeah, chance to dry a few things out today on this shorter, easier day 2. That's, don't know what that is, looks like a little battlement, doesn't it? Yeah. Slash folly, slash over elaborate shed. As you walk up here from Coniston, you've got a bit of a look back. So Coniston Water is over in that direction there. There's Coniston Village. And then up towards here, you've got up towards the Old Man and Swirl How. And Dow Crag will be behind that. So I've got a video on that. I'll put it in the description if you're interested. Ouch, just prickled myself on this. Gauze bushes. Day's brightened up a bit, hasn't it?
Yeah.
A little bit of heat in the sun.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Looking up rain.
Look at that. See it?
Yeah.
Cool, isn't it? This section's fairly gentle as we go down. We're essentially just walking down the valley, and then when we get to Skelwith Bridge, there's a cafe there, so we're going to have a coffee and a croissant or something like that. Very continental. Here's the view going forward. So we're basically heading down the valley. We're on this side. There you go. Yep. Yeah, this is more familiar territory because this is the national park all day. So yeah, it definitely looks more Lake Districty than the start of yesterday. Beautiful. Looking forward to today's walk?
Yes.
Should be good. So we're going to finish at Old Dungeon Ghyll, and that's got the climbers bar there. So nice to stop there for a bit of refreshments at the end. Dragonfly there, warming itself up. We found ourselves in this little wood, and you can hear the water around me, hopefully. Right, so that's all the consequence of yesterday. Because it was so wet yesterday, and I got all my boots, got a couple of blisters on the side just because I was in damp boots all day. So luckily, in Coniston, I managed to get some good blister plasters at the shop. But if you're doing this, I'd get some in your bag, because if that hadn't been there and I hadn't managed to get them, I'd have been in trouble today, because I was in sort of a bit of pain this morning, but they seem to be pretty good. Right, it's woods though, as everything is. It's a bit mucky. On a hot day this would be good because you get a bit of shelter. It's a nice little shady woodland walk. Today's going to be about 17-18 degrees, so much better than yesterday. Dry all day, which is exactly what I need. The bit we're in now is Tarn Hows Wood, and the first big feature you come across today is Tarn Hows, which is a body of water. So that's probably about 2 miles into the walk, something like that. Bit of a climb up in the woods, but not too bad. It's probably 50 metres or something like that. And then we should get a view down when we've done this ascent. That's the view out to the side. See all the purple on there actually off the heather this time of year. Through the woods you gradually gain a bit of height, so we're getting some altitude already. Down here a little bit, then we'll be at Tarn Hows. Eventually we'll be over there towards Langdale Valley, just in the distance. We're going to go to Tarn Hows and then we'll head round the valley towards Skelwith Bridge and then to Langdale. If you're coming up just for the day, you can just park here behind me and then get yourself to Tarn Hows. Okay, and there it is. That path there's a 2.5 mile straight walk to Coniston if you want to come more directly than this. Just get over here though. Tarn Hows itself is a very popular spot, so that's it looking out. Let's have a look around. It's 200 metres up, so it's quite elevated and isolated. Yeah, it is a nice day. Fantastic. Yeah. A few lily pads out there. On the far end of the tarn we get to this, signed to Skelwith Bridge, and that is where we're going to get an ice cream tea. We just come out of the woods and the iron kelp plantation is just over there, and that is the route up to Black Crag, which is quite a small wainwright I did kind of last year. I think it's about the 4th smallest one. So yeah, good views out even though it's not a big one. This path's going to take us down to the main road, and it's dead gentle and just kind of gradually works its way down. And once we're down there, we'll pretty much go a flat walk as we follow the road along to Skelwith Bridge. That's the walking surface on this shady little part. We're coming to the road now, then we're just going to cross over to the other side. Then it's a bit of a field walk for us. There you go, this. Look at that. That's a massive root ball. Think about that. Right. So's that footprint. Let's get over here. All right, we're into this field then. Way. All right.
Ridiculous.
That's the road behind us then, and we're heading in here into Tongue Intake Plantation. That's what it's called. There it is. They're not keen on parking. You see a lot of these single track roads on the trail, but you've got that view out to the side, and we'll soon be off on our little path as well. Want to go over the top now. Bit of a climb up, but got a heathery purple rock there, and there's the valley going down. That's a cracking view. There's a load of tiny moo cows. Going to have our lunch at Skelwith Bridge, aren't we? So just going down here off this small stretch of road, and then we're picking up that path there, which will take us down there. Let's go with the cows up there. More down here, eating the tree. Oh. Must be tasty. It's a bit on-road, off-road today. Right, so it's going to take us down, and then we're pretty much going to be near the cafe. It's quite an easy path down through these woods. Nice and stable, pretty steady. There's the river just down there. So we're going to hit that, and that will take us to the bridge, as they say. It's a bit mucky down the bottom end of this woods. Whoa, have to swing off some trees. We do come across this, so a bit of white water. A little bit further down here is Colwith Force, so we'll see if we can show you that. There we go. Alright, that is Colwith Force. Look at that. It goes all the way down there. That is what you call white water. It's all the rain from yesterday coming down. But just here, you've got a penny tree. There you go. Someone shoved some pennies in there. Oh, there's Alison. There's more pennies. Right, so I'm sort of clambering down here, and then we're at the road. Right, here we go. Skelwith Bridge, 1 mile. Crossed over the road to the other side. Come out the woods over there, and then we're just heading up here, then over there. About a kilometre, Skelwith Bridge. I'm hungry. What do you think they have at Skelwith Bridge Cafe? Some sandwich. There we go. Out the barn.
On the little weights, isn't it?
Yeah. And we're through here. Do-do-do. A dark and shady path. Right, so those 2 gates, then you've got a little squeeze to get through here on the next one. There we go. Oh, squeezy. Whoop. Working our way to civilization here. If memory serves, there's a little place here you can get some refreshments. There we go. There it is. I knew there was something. Little cafe. Cumbria Way. Well, it was quaint, but they only did cake, so I'm going to head down for a sandwich. So coming down here and just looking over there, and that is where we were walking the other day. So that's Loughrig, and it's Rambling Top. Got a video on that one, so if you want to see it, and Loughrig Tarn, then I'll put it in the link for you. So we get to this house, and that's a private thing, so you go around the back here. There we go. It's a very strange little setup. We're going down a little bit through this sort of pasture land, and then we get to Skelwith Force, which is another waterfall. Usually people having a dip there, and then we're going to just pop to Skelwith Bridge to go to the cafe or pub. There's this little tree-lined bit, and once we've done this, cross over the bridge, and then we turn right and head towards the pub and cafe which are there. So a bit of refreshments because it's lunchtime and I'm pretty starving. Just getting to the bridge now, and this goes over Skelwith Force, which is just down there. There's a waterfall in the area. Well, the river is really fast flowing. I'll show you off here. Look at that. It's all that rain we had yesterday. That's the Trevor Woodburn Bridge. There you go. Right, here we go. Oh. Talk us through it.
Elterwater lemonade.
Yeah.
With pressed lemons and apples.
Okay.
Ginger lemonade. Ginger lemon. That's it. That's all there is to tell me that one.
Yeah. Let's have a look then. Right, so we're at the Riverside Cafe. We've got this elderflower lemonade and Mediterranean. Looks like ciabatta, is that? Biryani rice. All the food's vegetarian here. Oh, we've got a samosa in here as well, which looks great. It's definitely a vegetarian place, so Indian inspired. There's the samosa. Which is which? I think so. One's elderflower, one's ginger. That is slightly gingery, maybe. That ginger? No. I've had COVID this week, so my taste buds are absolutely shot. I'm over it now, but yeah, I can't smell anything still. This is going to be messy. What do you think about the food?
Beautiful.
It was really good.
I recommend it.
Yeah, it was really good. It was all vegetarian, but if you are vegetarian or not, I'm not vegetarian, but that was really nice, all three things that we had. Biryani rice, Mediterranean sandwich, and a samosa. Yeah, samosa's really good. Get the samosa if you go there, really good. Just setting off back round to the path. The Skelwith Hotel's behind me as well. So that and Chester's. We used to camp near here when I was a kid at Tarn Farm, which is just nearby. Used to pop in there occasionally, so good place for me to remember. It's changed quite a bit though. Once you're out in the woods, you just draw level to the riverbank. You can tell where you're going because that over there is Langdale Valley. This stretch along the riverbank, it's of course flat, but it is obviously beautiful as well. So you can see the valley in front of you heading towards. We're still going along here with the path in front of us. It's changed a little bit. Have a look at that behind me. So it's quite a straightforward, laid out path. And won't be long, probably about a kilometre or so, and it'll be in Elter Water. There's the mountains rising up in front of us. So we'll be heading sort of over there, the Old Dungeon Ghyll. We're getting into Elter Water now. It's a pretty flat run across the river. And then we're here, let's have a look at it.
Bowling Green.
A bowling green. What is that? Oh yeah. Don't often see sheep in there. Forget where you left your car, mate. Oh no. This is the village of Elter Water then. There's the bridge. And here is the pub. So that is the Britannia Inn at Elter Water. So if you've been there, let me know. I've been a couple of times there. Right, so over the bridge. For us, no time to stop at the pub. Oh, another sheep. Hello. What's going on here? The running sheep. Right, we're following the river though, so we're going up here, past the sheep. Chapel Stile, half a mile. That's Great Langdale Beck though, just been over on the bridge, and we're just heading up here. So we'll cross over, we'll get into Langdale Valley. Just over here to cross the river again. Right, so from here I'm going to go past the wainwrights, but we're not going to go in because it'd be rude not to. So when you leave the wainwrights, you're going to go just up this little path. Right, so here we are, probably the last couple of miles. You can use a little swing here, but you've got to do so at your own risk. There you go, you've been told. It's at your own risk, I'm telling you. I know. It's clearly signposted.
That's just what you need.
It does actually feel at your own risk as well. That's Chapel Stile, just over there, where the shop is. So we're nearly there when we've come down here. Little calves. Hello. You all right? We're over the bridge then there.
Wind's picking up, isn't it?
Yeah, wind is picking up. Good job we're not camping. Another cattle grid. Whoop. I don't like them. Well, you can't argue with that. Langdale Valley. If you have done the Cumbrian Way, I'm interested to know what your favourite day was. This is day 2. Which do you prefer out the days?
Definitely today.
Day 2's a winner so far. We'll see how we get on the next few days. Alright then, so down the valley, past the campsite, and we're in the Old Dungeon Ghyll, one of the oldest pubs in the area. I think compared to yesterday, this is a bit short, about 3 miles shorter. But we did 2 extra miles of wandering about, getting lost around farms. So it's, again, better weather for us today, and only 12 miles, so seemed a lot easier. A little bit of weariness from yesterday, but apart from that, it's good. I've enjoyed it. Thought I'd have an issue with the blisters from yesterday, but got some blister patches early in the morning from the co-op in Coniston, and all has been well, so that's like magic. Right, little valley walk, then we're at the Old Dungeon Ghyll. We're walking around this house here in the valley, then we're heading down that little track there, straight ahead. There you go, that's exactly what we want to see. New Dungeon Ghyll, although I want that to say old. 1.25 miles. So for us, Old Dungeon Ghyll, probably like another quarter as well. bit of a climb at the end. It's like 20-30 metres. Then we're going to go down, cross the road, carry on the other side. Then we'll be at the Old Dungeon Ghyll. So not too far to go. That's the valley, so that's the band coming down here. And across this side, we've got the Langdale Pikes. This generally marks the top of this ascent. And then we're going down. That is it. And down. Woo. Although you think, oh, a couple of miles will be alright, because you're already in the valley, it just seems like it's absolutely ages to get it walked. And we're coming down now. We've still got to get to the Old Dungeon Ghyll, which is right over there in the distance. It's a pretty quick and easy down this, so a good stable path. I'll show you behind me. There you go. And then we're going to come out pretty much where the new Dungeon Ghyll is. That's the new Dungeon Ghyll, just over the road there. So going to the road, heading over, and then down the path at the back. A few cows there. Ooh. The horns on that one. They're leaving me alone because I had a vegetarian lunch. Right, there's the bridge. Get across here and then we're hitting the road. Nettles. Just crossing the bridge now. And then we're at the new Dungeon Ghyll, which is just in front of us. Well, look, little sheep there. Hello. There you go, new Dungeon Ghyll just there. This, look at the water there, ducks are loving it. One of the last gates of the day. Oh, checking the path at the side there. That is it. That's what you want to see. Old Dungeon Ghyll Hotel, half a mile. It's like when you see a road sign with your town on it. You know you're nearly there. Yes. So over the bridge again. It's finally here. There's the pub there. You can see it sticking through. Oh, look at the state of this rainwater runoff. Still getting all that out of the system. Here it is then. The end of day 2 for us, because we're staying at the Old Dungeon Ghyll. Oh, okay. There's the heralded climbers bar.
It started a long time ago, like going back 20 years.